Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a review of the 42mm ZhanChi. I bought this cube about a month ago from livetape.com and I've been playing around with it quite a lot since I got it, and I really like this puzzle. So as you can see, this is a stickless cube, and this is actually the only stickless puzzle that I own. And as you can probably tell, this puzzle is very small. It is 42 by 42 by 42 millimeters. So it actually is a very small puzzle. Compared to a normal 3x3, it is just over 2 cubies tall, so it is really small. When I first bought this puzzle off Livetape, I did know that it was going to be really small, and I tried to draw it out, but I never really realised how small it actually was until I actually held it in my hands. So as far as the puzzle is concerned, it is just the exact same puzzle as a normal ZhanChi, except it's a lot smaller. So all the pieces are pretty much exactly the same. So as you would expect, the turning is pretty much the same as a normal ZhanChi. Now I've lubricated both of these puzzles with Lubix, but I would say that the 42mm cube is a bit smoother than the normal ZhanChi. And it does feel a lot nicer than the normal ZhanChi. It is very fast, as you would expect from a normal ZhanChi cube, because after all it is the exact same cube, but it feels a bit smoother, and I'm not sure if that's just because my normal ZhanChi has something wrong with it or something, but this one just turns really nice, and I wish that the 57mm ZhanChi had this feeling on it. As far as corner cutting goes, it is about the same as the normal ZhanChi. It can cut line to line really well, and sometimes it can even go over. And the reverse cutting is also really good. It can do over half a cubie, no problem. So, no, it is just the normal corner cutting that you would expect from a normal Dian cube. So, let's take a look at the pieces. So let's take a look at the pieces. As you can see, the pieces are exactly the same as the regular ZhanChi pieces, but obviously they are a lot smaller. And one thing that really surprised me is that they managed to get the tiny torpedoes on, and I think that looks so cool. The core on the 42mm is very small, and it looks like it could just snap if you drop the puzzle. But it is just the normal ZhanChi core, but obviously a lot smaller, as you would expect. So there isn't really anything new with these pieces. They are pretty much exactly the same as the normal ZhanChi pieces. Now, because the cube is so small, it isn't really any good for speed cubing. Because the pieces are so small, I tend to always catch other layers when I'm trying to solve, and the cube does just kind of lock up in your hands. Now, it's not the cube's fault, it turns absolutely fine, but because my hands are so big and the cube is so small, it just doesn't work for me. I try and do an algorithm and the cube will lock or something, or I'll get 2 layers when I meant to only get 1, and that'll ruin the solve. So it isn't really the best cube for speed solving for me. I can get about 25-second solves on it if it doesn't lock up, but compared to normal size cubes, it isn't really anything special for me. So overall, I really like this cube. It may not be a speed cube, but it is really good, and it's a really nice cube for just having around and playing with. It isn't very expensive. I think it is only about £8 or so. It does vary from each website you go on. and it is a really good cube, and I would recommend this puzzle to just try out. But if you are a Speedcuber and you don't really play with any other cubes, this isn't the puzzle for you. Anyway guys, this has been a review of the Dian 42mm ZhanChi. Thanks for watching.